There we go. Looks like we are live. Welcome back, everyone. It's been probably 2 weeks at least since I've streamed. Actually, I didn't look at exact days, but I'm back. We're going to do some Assassin's Creed Origins tonight, at least until some of my friends get home from work, and then they want to play some games. I'm not sure what we're playing, but probably Raft, which I really should stream that eventually, but not right now. Anyways, give me one moment as I make sure the stream is actually running here. I'll be right back to you. There we go. Alright, so that's good. I'm just gonna do this. So I think what we're gonna start with here is some more of the stuff on here. Hopefully we can finish this up and then we don't have to get any more things on the computer next time. We got 7 audio recordings to listen to, and then we got the whir stuff, whatever that is. Let's take a look here at the first one. So long, suckers.
So long, and thanks for all the fish, Berkeley. March 21st, 2006. The day Layla Hassan drops out of college. That's right, Professor Moore. I'm not finishing that Jane Eyre paper. I got a job, and I'm headed to Philly next week. This whole classroom thing, it's not for me. Mom and Dad are freaking out, but they'll accept it. I'll be working towards something real, making real money, and I'll be closer to home. Not that I'll visit any more often. Sophia promised there'd always be a place for me at Abstergo, as long as I show them what I can do with a circuit board and a pair of pliers. Sure, I'll have to work my way up to a place on her special project, but that doesn't matter. It won't be long before she or her father, Mr. Alan Ricken, notices what I'm capable of and asks for my help on the Animus.
She's very confident in herself when she was joining up. That was all the way back in 2006. I don't know. I don't necessarily love the timeline that they went with. I think I've explained before. I would have loved to have, instead of have her just show up in this game, they should have made her retroactively the protagonist from Black Flag through to the modern day. Who knows?
I swear, I get more done reading the latest copy of Wired on the toilet than the rest of the guys do all day in the lab. I mean, the body band? Really? If people can't take a walk on their own, they aren't going to listen to a watch that tells them to do it either. This is all so pointless. I should just go back to... Wait. That's probably what the body band would tell me to do. What I should do is build something that will simultaneously blow people's minds and the doors off the Animus Project. Nothing at Abstergo Fitness is going to be big enough for that. I'm bored as hell. But there's nothing like boredom to stimulate creativity. Yep. I think the body band needs a little adjustment to its language processing program.
Interesting. Sounds like she is very bored.
The right decision always feels like home. My stuff's the same. My locker smells the same. It's like I never left. But I did. And I can never unlearn what I know now. How will it change my work at the Historical Research Division? Hard to say. All I know is that it will. Ardant booked us a lunch. Nothing fancy. She wanted me to meet Deanna Geary, my new medical officer. She looks like she was born in the middle of a cornfield, but she seems okay. I can't believe she left homemade cookies on my desk. I don't know why I told her about getting stood up last weekend. I never talk about personal stuff at work. At least it seems like I can trust her. You need that to stay alive in the field. Too bad most of Abstergo's tactical units don't consider trust a priority.
So I suppose that means she learned about the assassins and whatnot around 2014. Wonder how much she knew back then.
Aho, the portable Animus. No mention in the official credits, but all those emails, all those middle-of-the-night phone calls from Madrid, there's a lot of me in there. Sophia, if I'd known you just wanted to strip mine my brain and leave me in the dark, I never would have followed you. Go away! There's no candy here! Nothing in life is ever free. ever. The Animus. I can tell. I know it wouldn't have worked without my advice. Just look how they did the heat sink, the VRMs, the high amperage rating by transistor. It was me who told them it would offset failure of the... What's this? Hello there, DNA reader module. Are you ringing my doorbell? Maybe there's some candy here after all.
She definitely seems like the type of person that just wants to work on stuff constantly. But she definitely doesn't understand Abstergo's gonna fucking take all her shit and not care.
I've come to the conclusion that Sophia is shit at hiring staff. The entire Madrid facility. Ugh. How do they not see it? It would be so easy. You just have to parse the genetic memory input and work from smaller data pools. You could even process incomplete samples and still create a reliable model for high levels of synchronization. The reader module and the decryption software would need an update, but it's doable. Madrid's probably congratulating themselves just for getting this far. Meanwhile, I'm partying with some congealed veggie curry, 3 plasma screens, a disassembled Animus, and Raw Victoria's debut album on loop. Exahete. Dee will be mad when she sees how I use Milton's DNA, but what did she expect when she asked me for help? I needed someone's genetic profile to test the Animus, and, well, his was right there. All in the name of science.
Yep, she's just getting up to all kinds of shit. Well, you remember how that went down with testing out Milton's memories.
I like morning briefings. They're short, minimal nonsense, and they have free coffee. No downtime this week. They're putting me and Dee on a plane to Alexandria 2 days from now. I don't get why Hathaway's in such a rush. We're being deployed to extract an artifact. If it were a person of interest, the push would make more sense. A person could be halfway across the world in a couple of hours. But an artifact that's been sitting around for 2,000 years, it's not going anywhere. An artifact of high interest. Heard that before. It always ends up being some crappy pottery shard or half an old book. My Animus runs on DNA, not tableware. It'll be strange visiting Egypt for the first time since 2013. Back then I went looking for my roots, and found trouble instead. It's good that Dee's coming. She always keeps me from doing anything too stupid.
So that confirms she is at least somewhat Egyptian in origin, which is interesting, I will say. But they didn't even tell her what was going on, so she clearly didn't know about... She probably knew about the Assassins and the Templars to some extent, but she definitely didn't know about Pieces of Eden and the Isu.
Turns out the artifact of high interest is also a person of interest. A mummy. And a golden opportunity. I've informed Dee of some changes I'm making to our assignment parameters. She acted mad, but I know she's eager to see my Animus field tested. Abstergo won't mind. Well, they would if they found out, but they won't. Hathaway's intel was a disaster. They have no idea what's going on with this extraction. Field tech is fun and all, but that's not why I left Berkeley. If the Animus lets me ride DNA this old, if the reader can model the missing codons and extrapolate the genetic memories that aren't mine, Sophia would lose her Abstergo. Abstergo will come to me on their hands and knees. My name will be right up there with Warren Biddix. Ana Metakida Minda. Too bad the Madrid facility got blown up. But I bet they'll build a new one soon. This one will be in Philly, and its lead engineer will be Layla Hassan.
Interesting. I can't help but think this was a terrible plan, considering Abstergo's track record. Alright, well that just leaves these. I don't remember what the WER is, but I believe Sticky Post / Mind Blown. Layla Hassan is now moderating the Were / Mind Blown channel. Got a story that sounds like fiction, but that's actually science? Post it. There are minds to be blown and brains to be fed. Play nice or I'll get you banned. For starters, another fake so-called Voynich manuscript popped up at an auction last week in Athens, Greece. It's the third time in the past 10 years. Funny how this manuscript keeps appearing in history books only to be stolen shortly after. And for what? flower sketches, and esoteric formulas. Rumor has it even Abstergo has a major interest in the item. You didn't hear that from me. Well, yeah, I mean, going back to Black Flag, it was a big deal in that. It is a super interesting manuscript. I would love to know what it actually means. Crystal balls do exist, they're just shaped like computers. Cryodynamics is right off from Asimov's psychohistory. Forward-thinking scientists are using historical data from the past to build mathematical models that help them predict the future. So far, they're pretty accurate. Problem is, the future ain't pretty. Do you trust your rig to tell you what's coming? Is tomorrow really only a string of numbers? That is a really interesting thought, and I don't really care for that interesting thought, because it's like getting into the whole the universe is a simulation thing, which I guess in Assassin's Creed could be true. If they can simulate the memories of someone who's been dead for how long, what's to say they're not just in a simulation as is? I don't like that, though. I feel like that's a bit much for what Assassin's Creed is. Susie Patootie challenges the users of Were Mind Blown to a contest for the best DIY pinball machine ever built. Entries must be submitted before 6/18/2017. The link showing the machine in action. If there aren't any sounds or light effects, don't even bother submitting. Hashtag maker's gonna make. Hashtag get tinkered. I don't know why that one's in here. I guess just to show that she makes stuff. Hi, I'm Layla Hassan, and I'll be hosting an AMA on 07/07/2017. So, AMA about Were/Mindblown, life hacks, keyboard pimping, cutting-edge technologies, Zetetics, classic rock, and my travels. Be warned, though, I won't be answering anything pertaining to Abstergo Industries. I enjoy using the word no, so make an effort and ask something that won't bore me. And ground-penetrating radars are used to explore what might be hidden under ancient monuments. Cavities were detected under the Sphinx's paws some 20 years ago. Most are natural caves, but some have yet to be investigated. Could one of them be the mythical Hall of Records, or a lost library, much like the Lost Library of Alexandria? The idea is not new. Gladstone Kitteridge, Esquire, I'm assuming that's what that is, went on on famous digs trying to uncover the lost knowledge in the 19th century. And for the record, in real life, no, it's just some caves. But it would be really cool if they found something there, even if it was just something in the caves. I think that'd be really neat. It would be worth a look. But at the same time, I don't know if it is, because then I'd hate to collapse that there. I mean, the Sphinx has lasted this long. I would hate to see it get destroyed, you know? But I always find it really interesting when people are like there was the one with that I think it was last year now. It really blew up because they found something, I think through radar somehow. Well, it's going to be a sandstorm. Underneath the pyramids of Giza. And then everyone just sort of extrapolated that out to be like an ancient power system. Even though if you look at the original image, it's literally fucking nothing. At least nothing that you could discern. And almost certainly isn't a power system. But, you know, what do I know? I just find it really funny. We got 2 of these shields. What else do we got? Break that. Is that better than what we have? Probably not. Break that. We have 1 ability point. I don't remember exactly what I was going to go for. I feel like we should get these 2 out of the way. Or, actually, we should probably go for adrenaline, too. Yeah, I'm going to save it for that. I should also, before I get too invested here, I should synchronize. I should consider hitting up those boats. Oh yeah, there's another location over here. Oh yeah, that's that one. Okay. Yeah, we were not going to worry about that right now. Let's go synchronize. Maybe we'll hit up those ships. Topless is really cool. I love that it's like half buried and they're digging out. It's totally possible that someone would have done this historically. I don't know how historical this particular city is, but I can't imagine they would have made one up for the game. I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't know for certain. Just just gonna climb right up this wall here. I love that you can do this. Like, don't get me wrong, I love in the old Assassin's Creed games actually having to think about where you're climbing. That's really cool. But sometimes it's really nice to just be able to climb. Ooh, I bet you those are lootable. Yeah. Oh, you totally light those. That's awesome. I don't think you'd have anyone coming up here to light them, but it's really cool. And I like that they actually have scaffolding to like work on. This is super neat. Like they have to maintain these ancient buildings, just like a lot of the time when you go see buildings these days, they have scaffolding to try and repair and conserve them. I think they took some of it down on the Parthenon in Athens semi-recently. So cool. We can't really see much because sandstorm. But it's pretty neat. Alright, yeah, let's go hit up these ships. They're like right here. And I don't believe they're going to be important locations. At least not terribly important. That's in the water. Let's hit up the one in the water first. I'm gonna have to deal with these smaller boats anyways. The little feluccas. Wasn't anyone here, was there? Oh. Let's go up first, I guess. I don't think I need arrows. Oh, I did need arrows. What do we got here? Rumors of sunken treasure. Gee, I wonder where it is. Akunash, you won't believe this. I was fishing along the northeastern coast when bandits boiled out of the woods. I hid behind a rock as fast as I could, almost ruined my pants. But I heard them say one of their goons accidentally dropped a chest full of valuables in the water, just off the docks. We've got to get it, soon as I'm finished with my shift dusting off the temple of all this sand again. Don't you go without me. We need to be two to bring it out of the water. Oh, please fuck off, Sandstorm. I like the Sandstorm because it's cool. It's aesthetically interesting. But at the same time, you can't see things in the Sandstorm. I don't want a Sandstorm. I want to be able to see. Alright, let's see. Less shadows from that. See if we can very carefully do some silly things here. Sir, you're kind of giving me away here. Let's see this. No one noticed. That's amazing. You're just walking over anyways. Oh, this is going great. Tanata, yes. Indeed, sir. Sneaky sneak. I really want to. Shit. Do this again. I love that it follows them. It's not exactly how that would work, but it's so funny. It's like it guarantees you the kill. I'm sure it was just really annoying for people to miss all their shots. That's how they made them do that. But it is a little silly. Oh. Okay, sir. If you're gonna not let me use this boat, you need to fuck off. I know I could just swim back to shore, but it's funnier to steal this boat. was trying to like. That's fine. It's way funnier to do that. Okay, let's go through the front. I feel like that's cool. Side here. Should be a side quest as well, but we'll grab that after. So I'm pretty sure this should activate the main quest. Looks like the sand preserved it pretty well. So they can't have repainted all of that just yet. Oh, that column don't look too good. I wouldn't be playing too close to that, man. What's this? The only issue I have with that is that she already knows it's a girl. Like, how would you know? Definitely need to get that as well. While we're here. What do we got here? Temple of Horus. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Plenty of loot as well. You know I like to see that. Here we go. Sea of Sand. It's southeast of Imen. No, that's a broken ship. Pass time till morning, and X will mark my hiding spot. Well, we're gonna go get that very soon. We know exactly where that ship is because that is the location. Seems like there's loot up. Wonder if it's gonna be arrows or if it's it's arrows. Do I still need arrows? No, I'm full. Okay, we don't need to worry about that then. Ooh. Nope, climb. You jump into that. Didn't work perfectly, but we got it. Pretty cool seeing this with all the sand in it, though. Makes you think about how they had to clear it all out from a lot of these monuments in the more modern days. Not that they're in as good a shape.
Ipuy! Can you hear me? Baba! Ipuy! I am...
Oh, shit. I think I can help with that. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Most snakes aren't that dangerous. Just I'm pretty sure everyone in this game is. There you go. Who's your brother? I'll do what I can. Game, you don't gotta tell me to play anymore, Oh, hello. You gonna burn to death? Hello. You seem to be doing alright. Let's have a look. The Apotheosis Papyrus. We are victorious. The divine lion, the powerful one, whose breath formed the desert, whose tongue is as rough as the sand, whose eyes blaze with the heat of the sun, the fiercest of hunters will swallow this profane place. The city where men profess themselves greater than the gods. We chosen fall towards apotheosis, while our enemies fall in disgrace. The city and all within will lay beneath a blanket of sand for 100 years. In exchange, she will let the rest of the Nile prosper under the god of the sky. Woe to any who seek to unearth it and take the treasure from the goddess. Anything else to read here? Or just the main thing? I want to read everything. The Eye of Kemwer. Our wonderful, magnificent city is caught in a battle between man and God, the river and the desert, between Horus and Sekhmet. When our ancestors founded it, it was dedicated to the Great Black One, the falcon whose right eye is the sun and whose left one is the moon. But over the past months and years, the lady who mauls has come closer and closer. Our summer feast in her honor no longer sways her. She creeps ever closer, and the breath of the war lion brings the heat and sand of the desert into the heart of the city. The oracles say she wishes to claim all Egypt for herself and swallow it whole, unless we make a grand sacrifice. Her Wab priests have told the Nomarch to give up the city, and that will appease her. We already know this from the Temple of a Million Years, but still, it's pretty interesting. History of the Keepers of the Old Library. As God's servants, we bear witness to the voyage of Mahaz, son of Sekhmet, to confront the invaders who come from out of the sun. We have blessed the sword of Ptah and placed it in Ma's hand, sending him across the river to rally our spears at the house of Serket. Maz must stand against the armies of Okus, who is called Artaxerxes, who march from the city of Uz to lay waste and enslave us all. So this is dealing with the Persians, or the Iranians, depending on how you want to say it. Let's see where that's at. Well, we need to do some traveling around anyways. I want to do this stuff before we come back to that quest. Where's that at? Hold on. Some locations here. Huh. So what I'm thinking is we go back here, we grab this, we can hit up those two locations, and then maybe we hit over there. What time is it? Sandstorm time, it looks like. Well, we need to pass the time. If we make it nighttime, then we make it day. And we follow the shadow cast right there. Now the shadow's going to move really quickly compared to real life, so we need to hurry. I think we got it. See? Oh, there it is. Oh, oh, we got our cool shield again. It's awesome. I like the look of that one. Also means we have two of them, so I can destroy this one. Get rid of go towards that. There must be another little location. I bet you that's going to be one of the circles. That's not the right button. There we go. Alright. Across the desert we go. Need to go northeast, I believe. It's hot out here in the desert sun. Might hallucinate. Oh, yep, look at that. I tell you, stone circle. Oh, wait, this is the one we already did. We did not travel that far yet. That makes sense. Snakes. You're having a hallucination there. But this a little location. These tomb robbers got caught up in a sandstorm. But uncovered a snake's nest. A series of unfortunate events. Is this place cursed? Who wrote that? It looks like they stole a mummy. Tale as old as time, though. I wonder if they were robbing this place or if they were robbing somewhere else, or were, say, in Giza, maybe. This looks more like a temple than anything. Some deep underground places. I bet you those are snakes. Hathor of Mefka. Interesting. It's just right out here in the Sand Sea. Well, not the area called the Sand Sea, but it's just a sea of sand. Hallucinating. Luckily, not too badly. You know, I wonder why these people are literally just standing here. Makes you wonder. I guess you could say maybe they're waiting for something. It does seem kind of odd to just stand out here like that, though. Oh yeah, they were robbing down here. Dear Saheb, I've tried to secure this area from other bandits, but I'm losing men daily. The stakes in this area are numerous. Their venom taken from a pet. I need more weapons to fight them, or I fear I am next. You might have been next. I'm gonna be honest with you. Gotta watch for snakes, though. Back around to that side. Is there anything over here? No. You bent, snake. I don't hate snakes or anything, it's just, you know, it's a video game. They're an enemy. Is that better than the one we have? No, not really. I think the most impressive thing is that one chest is the only thing worth taking. It's accessible. And this place is empty. Which, to be fair, is how a lot of these places were found much later in history. Like, if you look into the, like, pyramids and stuff, their history of them being explored, they found very little, even in the ones that seemed like they weren't super heavily explored. Because they pretty much got grave robbed immediately, or, like, within a few years being built. Some of those destroy. What can you do? Alright, that clears out that. Let's head back over here, then. Because, yeah. I wish we had this quest when we came over here originally. Could have saved some time. Oh, there's an insta-kill mode? I had no idea. Okay, fair enough. It's kind of nice. I'll play the game as intended to be played, but it's really nice that there's an option. Oh yeah, I remembered this. Let's try more on. Don't need to kill these people here. Doesn't seem worth it, but yeah, this guy is the one who was over here. I thought you could talk to him, but I couldn't remember how before, so I assumed it was connected to the other quest. I always forget this quest comes here. I think I would remember eventually. Not confident we need to deal with the bandits, but I will kill them. Too sneaky. I'll never notice my horse sitting up here and assume that I'm here. There we go. Perfect. Camps in the forest enough if you've ever been having trouble. Oh yeah, we read this last time we were here. Some arrows. Kill a lion for XP and bleed. Very good. Those 4 pelts. No, not really. I don't know why I keep pressing that instead of the whistle button. Oh, so you're gonna start. Fine. I'm not gonna use the horse anyways. We can fight this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, just for a good measure. Smack him with this. Oh, is this flaming? That's awesome. That's cool. Should use that to begin with. Okay, yeah, I've already looted this one. I thought maybe I hadn't seen this game. There we go. We're not actually that special shit. Let's see what we got. Sword of Ptah. Well, it's not actually that good. We'll keep it around as long as I remember not to destroy it. Oh, I haven't leveled up. And that's that. Okay. Should activate that blast. Where did I leave my water? There it is. Perfect. Alright, let's go see if that is everything for that quest. It very well might be. Hey, it's so nice to people. Where's the other guy go? I wanted to talk to him. Oh, that's what it is. Should definitely activate that. And look at that, we got enough for the overpower combo. I totally just remembered I was going to get that. Oh. It's all good. Everything's fine. It's fine. Whoa. So how do we know his house is the one over here? He just said to find him at his house. He didn't specify where. That looks like our man, though. Also, Taharka, I believe, is a name of... It's the name of one of the pharaohs of the Nubian dynasty, which, if I'm not mistaken, actually were black, which I think why they went with that name for Taharka here. This is a good name. Brakes on.
That Keening is the voice of the Resetu. The desert dogs use the storm as a rallying cry. These reavers use the sandstorm to mask their raids.
There they are.
Close to me! Do not let these guns surround you! I will not let you destroy my great work! Over here! First, take the attack back!
Where are they?
Storm!
Heard an arrow. Oh, there's one. Thought I saw someone over here. Alright, where are we going? Fight!
Your blood will water the soil of my home!
Oh, his health is low. That's pretty good. I wanted all that XP. I didn't want anyone else to kill him. Pretty cinematic, though.
You face the greatest of Egypt! Come, Medjay! Fight with me! Quick! Hunt them down!
You bet. Oh, he's down. Try it. Hit me. That'll do. Tarka, man, you gonna get up? Tarka definitely thinks highly of
Leaders of
himself.
Letopolis! Rise up and defend your home!
Assassinate.
Medjay! Show them the teeth!
Wait, why are you attacking her?
Bayek, do not stray into the storm!
Just me, or did Tarka attack that lady?
You expected to find our soft base, but instead you have found our iron teeth!
Oh, sorry. Oh, so many guys. There we go. They're annoying. I got them. Okay. Just seeing how long we've been playing.
These reavers think themselves lions! They are but whipped curs! Bayek, hunt them down!
Oh my god, let me hit.
Stay with me,
I know
Bayek!
I should have blocked.
Letopolis will stand against you, curs! Die, you sons of dogs!
Big guy. That's my horse. There we go. Alright, Tarka. Lead the way. I think maybe on a horse fucked him up a little bit. He's like, oh man, this guy means business. Where are you going? It's a weird path today. Oh yeah, because the guys. Okay, that makes sense.
Come, Bayek! take up your iron and join us. Brave, loyal servants of Letopolis! We will root these reavers out of their holes and spill their blood on the sand.
I don't know why he turned away from them to say that. And I also find it really funny that they were ready to go and their horses are just ready to go. But I suppose, you know, these things will just have to be the way they are. You get on your horse.
This task you have put yourself to, it seems impossible.
What is going on?
Only
back
the
there?
gods can know that for sure, Bayek. And if I do not reach for the stars, how will I know how close I can get? Letopolis was a wonder once, before the desert overtook it. I mean to show the world, to show the gods, that men can conquer anything if they put their minds to it. Perhaps you have been sent by the gods to help me realize my vision. A strong arm, a keen eye. We could restore this land to glory.
I have my own great work ahead of me.
We shall see if I cannot convince you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Bayek's gonna kill people. I don't know what you think you're gonna stop him from.
Move! Move!
Darka, let me go and sneak wise. Oh, this place right here. Oh, we're in a new region. Just the map will read up on where we've gone. So, Ineb Hedjet Gnome. Ineb Hedjet is the White Walls gnome, referring to the splendor of its neighbor, Memphis.
You heard?
Have you heard? Tarka. Oh, come on. What a sneak. There you go. Good to know that cultists back in the day are not really the same as what we consider cultists now as well.
If you have any decency in your heart, free me.
Stay here. Wait until it is safe and someone will free you. You have my word.
I already broke your door, so... I don't think we're gonna be able to stealth this place, so let's just get up here. Well, maybe we can. I've seen this exact sort of thing right here, except without the top. Not in real life, but like in pictures. It's like a really ancient hunting structure, I believe. Super neat to see represented. Tarka? Why are you two just standing there? Oh, he's just killing people on looting. Where are you going? I already went in there, man. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Yep, we already went through here, Taharka. Thought you were following.
How did you end up here?
I was kidnapped by these blood-crazed raiders. I thought the road from Memphis to Letopolis was safe.
It is now, and I will ensure it stays so. You say you came from Memphis?
Memphis is home to many priests. They do not need me there. But Letopolis is fertile ground, planted by your hard work.
How are things in Memphis?
I must admit, Memphis is under a shadow. The High Priest angered the gods, and is cursed to see the doom of the city. Your messengers reached Memphis, singing of your vision of tomorrow. I have come here to serve the gods.
Once you are rested, we will make a home for you in Letopolis.
Interesting. This is a hint as to what's going to be going on in Memphis when we get there. Oh yeah, look, there's Sekhmet right there. Pretty cool. Alright. What do we get for gear? Crappy shield, crappy shield, crappy shield. Crappy sword. Crappy spear. And crappy bow. Not bad. Got a lot of loot on that. So I reckon we'll wait to come down here until we're done with these two areas. Which I believe we actually have everything in Kensuno now. We'll finish up Sappy Res before we come down here. Then we gotta hit up Giza and Saqqara and Memphis. Technically, if we're going in order, it'd be Giza, then this, then Memphis, then Saqqara, and then, like, some of these down here. So that's probably the way we'll do it. Oh, I was gonna kill that guy.
You're finished. We got you. Here, I escape.
I got friends. What do you have? A shield and a decent sword? Get some loot. Okay. I do want to hit up. Oh, totally fair restriction was. I'll hit up that on my way back. We're so close to the buildings now. We're almost there. Right here.
Hey, hold on.
What? What the fuck? Okay, it's fine. Get rid of that.
Nothing. Stay sharp.
Annoying one. Cannot believe that worked. That was great. And there's a little more loot over here. Oh, just get this guy quick. Come on. Come on, bad. Catch him. Catch him. You can do it. Just can't do it from horseback. There we go. Take that as a win. Alright, let's go meet up with Tarka. Ooh, why is my hand doing that? That feels awful. Oh, stop. Ow. Oh, it's like a throbbing pain in my hand. I don't know why. Ow. Oh, that hurts. Why is it doing that? That sucks. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. So I don't think that's gonna stop anytime soon. I don't even know what I
you see
did.
the sandstorm?
Yes,
Come,
I saw
Father
the
said you
sandstorm.
join us for dinner.
Of course. Oh, yep. That's no good. Yeah, we all should have saw that coming. It was pretty much telegraphed to us. I think the big thing was him immediately pouring a drink for us and then it showing it splatter on the ground when the guy knocked it out of our hand. That should have been the easiest to figure out thing ever. That's rough. Yeah, how do I free myself? Oh yeah, we got a whistle for the horse. Oh, what the fuck was that? Ah! Oh my god! Fuck that! Oh, I hate that fucking shit. I know they're harmless, but I really hate spiders. One just fucking lands on me. Ugh. Horrible. Why? Bastard. I know they're harmless. God damn. Sorry about that. Fucking spiders, man. They literally just fucking landed right on my leg. I saw it come down. God damn.
First my steel,
Hate that.
then the scarab.
We deal without fucking spiders, goddamn. Okay, let's get our stuff back. And that's why I didn't clear this place. Back here. We should probably avoid that place just in case. So we'll help that quest. I don't know if they'll respawn. I am surprised Tarka just left us for dead. I guess he thought we wouldn't be able to get out. It's a good thing I... Well, this horse wasn't far away. This isn't a horse. It's just a horse. It's interesting. I thought it would have been our horse for sure. And of course the game can't keep us away from our stuff for too long. They left our stuff here as well. It's very convenient that he just left all of our stuff. Letter to Sefetu. Sefetu, take these arms and armor as payment. You'll see the worth of it immediately. In return, I expect to consider them service. Which is interesting. I guess that makes sense to send it to him. But it's interesting because I'm pretty sure we killed Sefetu already.
Wait.
Well, there's a big enemy. How many more people are here? I'm patient. The fucking spider fucking. Again, I know they're harmless. I totally get it. I just don't have any desire to ever interact with them. Don't like them. They can exist away from me. Or I had to come down on me, of all the fucking places. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, seriously, you could go down anywhere. You land on me. Alright, I think we cleared this place. Better check the map. Yes. Okay, well, let's see. Our target, the Scarab, Taharka. The mysterious Scarab hunts Sais, exacting cruel punishment upon any who cross his murky path. He keeps the shadows so cleverly that some doubt his very existence. Okay, it hasn't given us anything new there. Look at all these trash metal shields. Destroy all those. And we got a Silon something. Get rid of that. That's the letter to Sefetu. Alright, can I have my horse now? Come along, horse. Gotta get our vengeance. You know, we figure out who he is really quick after getting there. I'm just... You know, I'm shocked that I didn't figure out who it was initially if I'm getting here the first time I played the game. It's pretty obvious, all things considered. I bet you he's gonna be guarded. So remember to him. I want to get a proper assassination. None of that fucking fighting bullshit. Okay. Let's be smart. All his guards are gonna die. I need to hit this too on here. A lot of guys now. They're pretty spread out though. Clearly didn't need my help because he had this fucking army. Did he get them over here just because he was worried that I would come back? Like, where were they last time? Or did they just show up? Questions. I have questions. Big guy next. Less than ideal. Almost saw me. No, he did not. Why'd you have to walk through this, sir? general
Oh,
situation.
gods, smile upon my work, so that my name might remain enduring in this temple forever and ever.
You must actually believe in gods. I take it that we're not at the point where the characters in the game necessarily don't believe in the gods because of or Isu said. They are true believers. Which is interesting. I wonder how many of the more modern characters believe in gods. Like in terms of like modernism later time periods, not like the modern age. This is an interesting thought. Of whether someone who is an assassin or a Templar would believe in gods or whatnot. Alright, that's a good chunk of them, but we got a few more to kill. They're moving. Wonder if they know or if... It doesn't look like they know. I think they're just moving.
Oh, Mother Newt, watch over me, so that I may be placed among the imperishable stars and may never die.
Person there. 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 Else? Let's get the ones on this flank. Again, I don't need to kill these people. I don't want anyone standing in the way of me and my target. Oh, that's not hidden there. Yeah, this is Tarkus' house. Where's the kid? Don't tell your dad.
Oh, Mother Newt, watch over me, so that I may be among the and never die. Oh, gods, smile upon my work, so that my name endures.
Again, really does think highly of himself. Can't get the guy to move. It's not there. Should just have two guys left here.
I will kill you! I see you now, out of the shadows. Me! I do not hide.
That's more my thing, anyways. I was hoping I would have killed this one. He's gonna die. Go ahead, try. I dare you. I double dare you. Bad. Two. You're dead. That guy's number one. And then we're on to our target.
I was in front of you.
Who are you talking to? You don't know where I am. He must know I'm still around, obviously. Just find an entryway. Is there really not a door back on this side? It's a little crazy. Maybe he thinks I fucked off.
Your eyes were too weak to see. You are a speck to be swallowed up by time. For a moment, I thought you were doing good in this life. Good, evil. Those are phantasms of the desert. No more than a mirage, like yourself. Soon, only my true vision will remain.
Doubt. It was interesting to get that dialogue, even though it was a sneak. I feel like we're gonna get forgotten. Bye, Scarab. Considering what he did to his own father, pretty bad. Definitely deserved. That's rough. I think he definitely saw a little bit of his own son in Tarkus' son. Here we go. Aegean Coast, 48 BC. Which is roughly the same time. Maybe a little bit earlier. love Foxy Dust. He's great. If they ever, I don't think they will. If they ever do a game where Aya is the main character, I want Foxy Dust to be the main character. I love that he beats the drum at the speed that we travel at. So cool. So cool to see like a great city. We're getting into it now. It's a really interesting sort of. This is cool. This is so cool. It's cool to see a volcano as well. Ptolemy fleet. That's good. There we go. Timed it perfectly. Turn fire. Totally missing. We got fire bombs. Oh yeah. Let's go. We're gonna run out of ramming speed before we get there. Oh no, we got him. That'll do. Finish him. Burn, baby, burn.
Viva Galley speed!
It's been a hot minute since we've gotten to control the ship in Assassin's Creed. We'll change of pace. Yeah. Fiera. I'm trying to think of where that is. I believe that's going to be off the coast. Let's use ramming speed to get a little bit closer. Seems like a good use of it. Yeah, they're in trouble.
Galley speed, easy pace.
Shit.
Galley speed.
That was terrible. Oh, we got him. That big ship. Back out through. Good thing I was here, otherwise that would not have gone very well. Even though historically it did. It's cool to see what she's up to. We don't stay with her. Which on the one hand is sad, but at the same time, I want to play Zviak. Oh, that's not what I need. That's the continuation of Aya's story, and it's all the fucking way down here. So yeah, we're not doing that for a little bit. We'll undo that. But that puts some really good shape. So now we got all of Seppi Resinum done. And look at that. It's time for Giza! I ain't messing around. We're gonna go do that pretty quick. Let me just check my weapons. Twin blades. Goodbye. Fan axe. Goodbye. Light spear. Goodbye. And it should have updated now, yeah. Taharka was the mythical scarab who haunted Sais and Letopolis. A great man who caused terrible pain in pursuit of a quest to build monuments that would outlive him. In his darkest moments, Bayek understood Taharka all too well. The man had to die for the blood on his hands, but Bayek prays he hasn't simply carried forward the cycle of vengeance. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, now, we're going to ignore this stuff down here. We're going to come over here. So we'll come back over here before we go down to Memphis, which is down here. It's time. Let's go do this side quest first. Seems good to me. Let's go this way. Yeah, this way works. Whichever way gets us past the wall. So we can call our horse and ride away. There we go. Be seeing some pyramids. Which is very cool to me. Oh, I so wish that all three of them had their outer casing still. As it stands, only Khafre's has part of it remaining. Oh, there we can see Djoser's pyramid as well very clearly. Red pyramid and the bent pyramid, just a little bit. It's so cool. That'll never get old seeing them. Like, I know it's just big triangles in the desert. They are really cool big triangles in the desert. Come on, get it. I was wondering when it would announce it. It's like one of the temples associated with the pyramids. Presumably this one's for Khufu's, which is the Great Pyramid. That's that one there. Only a little bit bigger than the pyramid of his... Was it his son, Khafre? Or was it his grandson? I know there was another one that was being built that was abandoned. That would have been even bigger. I can't remember how he was related or his name for some reason. Either way, very cool. Very impressive feats of engineering. Not in that they were necessarily too complicated to build or anything, but the sheer amount of work that went into them. I didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Nice sneak away into a bush. The answer is yes. No easy prey here. This dude's in the bushes. What are you talking about? He was super easy. Alright, spread out. When do you come over here? Spend money. Need to come. I need to have him come all the way in the bush, otherwise he'll see me. Get a double. Yeah. Totally just saw that, I think. Of course it's the guy that's annoying. I hate the guys who do this. If you can avoid fighting them at all costs, it's worth fighting. Nice shot. I'm too sneaky for you. Let's loot. Yeah, use this shield. Sword. Still is an upgrade, it looks like, so. Store a shield. And get sword. Slightly better than what we had. Oh yeah, this is Khufu Temple Hideout. That explains.
You there? Is that a Medjay badge? Over here. Please, I am weak. Get me out of here. I will show you all of Giza's secrets. I know everything. Could you get...
Sure.
The gods are smiling. You are a true hero.
Keep quiet. Head down.
I looted that. Okay. I remembered as I walked at it. There you go, man. You're safe. Speaking of bandits. Keep it down, they're walking by. Oh, do not
My
feel like
very
you're
own
using it.
Medjay. What a treat. I thought you were all buried beneath the sands of time.
Not all.
You should join us. We could use a strong warrior like yourself.
To get you out of all the trouble you get yourself into.
Yes, it is hard out here for us, you know. Bandits are always up our asses.
Then you should trade this ring and be done with it.
I know, but Giza has so much wonder and mystery. You just have to look hard enough. And the rewards, oh, the rewards!
I don't think there's any help in you, man.
Aha!
Oh. 1 second.
Some palace.
Save that man to give him a quick horse kick to the face. Just playing along with it. Alright, let's go do it. Long horse. Such a weird little quest to get involved in, but I guess they wanted to show off the tomb robbing, because it's a very big thing in Egypt. Where's space? Direction. Oh, right here. Check that out later. There we go. All three of the main pyramids. Khufu Khafre. Just slightly smaller, but it looks about the same size. I would argue it looks bigger and more grand these days because it's the only one with a little bit of its outer shell left. Out of these three, anyways. And of course, Minkaris, which has a big hole inside of it. Well, not a hole, but just a big gash. I forget exactly. I didn't realize that was an enemy immediately. Not waste my time. Okay. Stealth time. There's so many enemies here. It's interesting to see hideouts in this area, considering there would have been tons and tons of ancient structures here, mainly burial structures, but also temples and whatnot else. And there still are today. They do a pretty good job of recreating it in the game. It just occurred to me. I never did look at the description on the map. Not that I think they need it. Giza, the vast necropolis of the Old Kingdom pharaohs, totally embodies this desert plateau. That's pretty much it, yeah. It is really interesting that it's the Old Kingdom pharaohs. It's, there's 32 dynasties in ancient Egypt. I think this was 4th dynasty. It's these pyramids. Very early. Obviously, there was rulers in various parts of Egypt before. But that's why you have crowns of Lower and Upper Egypt. Generally, the dynasties tended to have control over both. Now find the body. Good guy. I think the idea is that you can release them to attack the guys. But it's way more helpful to kill them and get loot and XP. I should go with that big captain. Big captain, man. He is moving. Try. That might have been Commander, actually. Okay. Didn't look at which one it was, to be honest. This is pretty easy to clear, all things considered.
What did I do?
Oh, you're probably a thief.
Hello? Get me out
Oh, there's a guy over there.
They will be back any moment.
Thought I got all the guys on that end, but we will kill him. Nice try. Faster. This guy's gonna go up the stairs as well. Not. He's dead. Alright. Who's next? These guys, by the way. Can I climb this? Doing it. That was a pretty good run of this place. boop. Just up here. Not look at what we got. Let's see. Shitty spear, shitty spear. Bows, crappy bow, crappy bow. Alright. Oh, we have something we can craft. I didn't even realize. Stabilizer glove. I feel like it's been a while since we crafted anything, so. That. Oh yeah, that's not so reinforced. Let's free our guy. Alright, pal, let's go. Rashidi, glad I found you alive. Unlike I found everyone else, because now they're dead. Well, I found them alive, I should say. I killed them. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's go, horse. I will be climbing every pyramid in this game, by the way. Hope you guys are okay with that. Not gonna do that right this second. But I think it's worth doing in the name of Assassin's Creed. Climbing up these bad boys. Really are just gigantic. I fail to see how anyone could believe that they're impossible to build up. Like, we know that they did it, and we know the tools they had, and we know the tools could get the job done. And they had enough time. Khufu and Khafre lived long lives to get their pyramids done. Especially Khufu. Because it's bigger. I just find it really wild that people think that they can. Well, yes, they're just coming over the hill. I guess a dune is kind of it. More? Check this out, all these little smaller tombs, mastabas. Some of them would have been kingly, some of them would have been just various other important figures. It's pretty neat to see. Oh my gosh. This particular hallucination is quite annoying. Jeez, can I see? I don't think it's supposed to do this right around here. Oh, Turo. It's a rough man. Ooh, better sword? That was a better sword. Lots of, like, little treasure in here. Is that everything? Looks to be. Like that. Sea People's Blade. Alright. That's Scissors Blades. Sea Peoples are a really interesting group. Pretty much don't know who they really were. If you don't know the story, essentially, in what is referred to as the Bronze Age collapse, the Sea Peoples came over and just started invading the loads of places. No one really knows who they are, though there's theories about that. And obviously, it wasn't really a true collapse. Like, it didn't just everything didn't just collapse at the same time. I think more people would call it something of a dark age than anything. It's pretty interesting, to say the least. How do we know what one has it? Oh my goodness. They're mad at me. They won't come out to attack me for what I've done. What can you do? How do we know this hyena did it? He wasn't even near the crime scene like all the other ones. Didn't even know I was going to read about it. This ring is the one that the scavengers... Oh, that's it. Just saying that it's their ring. Totally not worth checking the description. See, a lot of the lower blocks are already covered up with sand. Oh, hello! You guys wait for a Let's try. Next time you try and ambush me, you better.
Hold the enemy! Push on!
I'm on fire! Who's on fire? You are gonna get it. There's always loads of people running through here to fight. Hyenas, it seems. See, there's more. There's so many. Check this out. This is actually a really neat thing here. It's like a sacred passageway that would have all been roofed the whole way down. Super cool. Getting right up to Khafre's building. From his temple down there as well. Super neat stuff. And these are some of the satellite pyramids. I believe some of these were for like the queens, some other important people, but I'm not entirely certain. Don't quote me on that. Kaika, thank you for banding together with the rest of us merchants. As discussed, we need to build a warehouse big enough to stock all of our products after hours. We've had it with Mered sending his men going through our things while we sleep. I'm sure it's the same for you. Let me know when you're free to discuss in person. Farfan. The One Ring.
their fault. Give it to me. My Medjay, come on.
These men are ungrateful. It belongs to me.
It is mine. I am the one who does all...
Do I have to give it to you? Can I just leave? I don't think any of you need it.
I deserve it.
Mars Predator attack. It's more important than you people.
Here, here. Tenet Wati Gemensu.
I don't want to give it to any of you. Y'all suck.
That ring is a sin.
Bunch of morons.
Damn those two. I have to find a ring before they do.
Keep looking, eh? I'm sure it will pop up somewhere.
I will never give up.
I am keeping far away from the others. And when I find that ring, I will go even farther.
Oh, you better hurry. They might find it before you do.
No, I will not let that happen. It is mine.
Shh. The ring is still missing, but I think it is somewhere close by.
I think the others found it.
They have not. Have they? Have they? Gah, you are playing tricks on me.
Bunch of losers.
Terra.
Alright. There was another location I think we discovered. Yeah, right over here. Let's find that. I'm thinking the episode's going to be done pretty soon here, but I want to at least get this. See what we got going on with that. See our next riddle. Did level up, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to be smart and actually save it for something I actually want instead of wasting it this time. Stone fungus. In Giza, 3 pyramids stand tall. From the top of the smaller one, you can see quite a lot, even 2 mushroom rocks, the smaller of which I lay atop. Interesting. There it is. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Surprised there's anything not already looted in here. To be honest. Considering the pretty interesting. Oh, you could carry those to open that up. Why wouldn't you just jump through the top? Alright. Well, let's go find that mushroom rock, shall we? I think that seems fun. We'll go climb Minkari's pyramid. We'll see what we got going on. And maybe we can climb the other 2 pyramids, and we'll probably call it good after that. Anything over here? How about here? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, wait. We got some. Oh, horse. Whatever. I want to climb that. It's fine. Let me go over, though. It's on the other side. Loot is loot, no matter how small. I think we got some kind of food from that. I would not trust any food coming from a place like this. Keep it $1.50 with you. Oh, I just respawned my horse. Alright. climb Inkari's Pyramid, even though I know where we're headed. These little pyramids are cool. Inkari's Pyramid is the one that gets forgotten, I feel like, the most, but it's honestly really cool. I quite like it. It was the latest of these particular three built as well. See, they went way smaller with it. Makes it a perfect option for our first climb. Climb them in order of height. Well, in size. So this one's up first. Oh, grab that. These ones actually do have to be climbed a certain way, which is interesting. There we go. That should do. Can I go up? Yes. Just have to be on the right spot. Add these little grooves for us to climb. Otherwise, I could believe that it would be hard to climb, though. I can't imagine they would have been this perfect after this long. What you got to remember is these pyramids were older to Cleopatra, who's alive in this game, than Cleopatra is to us. Look at that. Can't even see the Great Pyramid. Khafre is so big. Pretty cool, though. And we should be able to see mushroom rocks. Was it on the smaller of the two? I don't remember. Climb down. Look at that. We can see all the way to the library. Well, not the library, but the lighthouse. And we're not going in the pyramid yet. We'll save that for later. I don't want to do that on this episode. I believe this area over here is really good for hunting. Memory serves. Come on, horse. I'm just gonna double check it was the larger or the smaller. Oh my god, stop clicking things. I don't need to click. Okay, smaller one. I think you can jump between them, which I'm very tempted to do, so I'm actually gonna climb the bigger one. Loads of tiny ones. There's loads of other animals around here that are good to kill, including some lions. They might be further uphill, and I think there's a lot of ibex if memory serves as well. Let's kill those before we start climbing. That's dead, okay. So we got that one that I think we knocked down. Alright, climbing time. See if we can climb this. Really interesting rocks. I always love seeing stuff like this that's formed. Granted, nothing like this around me, where I live, but like from pictures and stuff, there's so many cool rocks like this. Just the way they form from the wind and erosion. Yeah, come on, you gotta be able to make that jump. Oh, yeah. Like though. Not very useful, but we got it done. Well, actually, hold on. Before we jump down, let's get a nice view. All three pyramids. Can't have on screen at the same time, though. Heraklion. The, can't think of its name. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Lighthouse, Paneon. You can kind of see the library there. In front of the lighthouse. And where they buried Alexander the Great. Pretty cool. Don't kill me. Okay, good. Alright, 2 more pyramids to climb. At least in this area. I'm not really going to worry about the little ones. I might step atop them eventually, but not today. Not terribly worried. Let's climb up this pyramid. This path looks the most straightforward right here. So I think that's the way we get. Climb. Yeah, Khafre, I believe he was either the grandson or the son of Khufu. I can't remember. Oh, it's going to bother me so much. I believe his brother was the one who had the failed pyramid, though, so I believe he was the son of Khufu. Yeah, because Khufu is his father. Then he has to be the son of Khufu. That's literally just how that works. I don't know why I was struggling with that. I don't know why I remembered the opposite way around than I was trying to remember. That's fine. It's all good. Still, though, can you imagine, like, seeing your dad build the biggest pyramid ever, and then just building the second biggest pyramid ever? I know there's technically bigger pyramids in the world, in the Americas, but at the time, and for a very long time, these would have been it, and they would have been the largest man-made constructions, as far as I'm aware, ever. For a very long time. Obviously, there's bigger now. It's so cool. They got so many people together to build these. And I know some people say they use slave labor. As far as I'm aware, there's actually no evidence of slave labor at the pyramids. I'm not saying it didn't happen, per se. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if at somewhere along the chain of command some slaves were used. But a lot of the people doing it seem to have actually been workers that were paid. And there's records of them shipping blocks for Khufu's pyramid and whatnot. Or maybe the ones they had were from Khafre's. But I know they had records that they found of blocks being shipped down the Nile to the pyramid's construction site, which is so cool. Look at that. And to think, obviously it's more worn down than this, but this one summit is almost like this now, because it still has some of its outer granite casing stones, which is just so cool. And from here, you can actually get a nice view of Memphis down there, aka modern-day Cairo. And we also can see the other pyramids. Is it Gedefres? I totally have fucked up and forgotten the Sniff Pyramid, and then Sneferu's 3 pyramids, which is really cool. Because you think they're always burial places. But he had 3. So the theory was that they were failed attempts and they only got it right on the 3rd one, which is the closest one to us of these 3. But I'm not 100% convinced that's accurate. But I'm also not 100% convinced that they're wrong. So, like, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I am not an expert on that, but I have watched videos that seem to point out some things that might point to them not all being tombs. Obviously, these ones were tombs. The ones at Giza, no doubt. And a lot of the later ones were tombs. But some of the early ones, not all of them may have been tombs, is what I'm saying. But again, do not quote me on that. Not saying they were some fucking ancient aliens bullshit. Just saying they might have been used for a little bit of different purpose. I've seen some reasonably interesting videos that talk about that. If you want to know who I'm talking about, it's History for Granite is the YouTube channel. Again, I'm not 100% convinced he's right about everything, but I think he makes some good points and is fairly well versed in certain things. So, if you want to get more information for yourself, you can check that out. Though, again, going with a grain of salt, I'm not trying to say he's 100% right about everything. Do not want to be that guy. In case I'm just not knowledgeable and he's actually gotten a bunch of stuff wrong. But I don't think he has. Just trying to cover my bases here. He did do a lot of videos that I saw that were talking about the pyramids specifically, and essentially what was found in them, pointing out how some of the theories about them being, well, like the ones that Nefertari built being failures essentially, and they just built another one after that, and then another one after that. It's just really interesting, because it seems like if History for Granted is right, they would have had to have been built pretty much simultaneously. Which I'm just not convinced that a ruler, no matter how powerful, would be building 3 separate, slightly different tombs for oneself at the same time. Because, I mean, he could have built them 1, 2, 3 in order, but I don't know if he would have lived long enough, because it still took a long time to build these things. And, I mean, I think there's a little bit of evidence that the Red Pyramid never got 100% finished, which would have been the one that supposedly he would have been buried in. Of course, no one's ever found the body, as far as I'm aware, of Nefertari. So who knows? It's just a theory. Egyptian theory. I want to slide down here a little bit. Oh, that. Yeah. That's in the crust, I believe. This gives us a pretty good view as well. Gosh, we can see so far. Can't quite see into the Fayum, though. Actually, the Qatar Depression? Yeah, that is. Which means Siwa is way over there. Way over there. Pretty cool, though. Oh, yeah, we can see Black Desert there, too, that big mountain. Some pretty cool stuff that you can see from up here. Obviously, scaling is not at all correct. Egypt's quite a bit bigger than the game shows it as. But it's pretty neat. Alright, let's slide down. And then I think I'm going to call it here. I don't want to play too late, 'cause like I said, one of my friends is going to come home. And then possibly me and him and a few other friends are going to play some games. And I probably won't be streaming those. That, and I don't want to get tired while I'm playing this. I want to play this game when I'm actually awake. And I was awoken by my phone going off saying, hey, there's a tornado, get in the fucking basement. So, didn't get terribly good sleep when I woke up today. What can you do, though? Anywho, I think this has been a pretty good episode. We got a lot done. We got to Giza. We climbed 3 pyramids. We synchronized 1. Got a few quests done. Killed the scarab. So not a terribly long episode, but we actually got a lot done. And there's nothing left in the laptop to look at until we get some more information that Layla just puts in there to read, which we'll check on that eventually. So I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. We're in great shape. And next time, we're going to explore more of Giza, and depending on how long the next episode is, we're going to take on, I believe the hyena is here. On top of that, we'll say I really need to do some of the other streams that I had planned. There's some games coming up, and I really want to be caught up to play those in time for when they come out. Though neither of those games I'm going to stream initially when I first play them. Just because I don't feel like setting up my Elgato to stream them from PlayStation to my PC to send it out to YouTube. It's a lot more work than it's worth. So I'm not going to worry about that initially at least. If they become available on Steam, I'll play them on Steam eventually, like I'm doing here. 'Cause I just prefer this is way, way easier for my streaming. Makes it look nicer on my TV too. So, yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. But I really need to finish Final Fantasy VII. I've been putting it off every time I want to stream, and I'm like, man, I should do that. And then I turn on this game because I love this game. That, and I need to work on Lego Star Wars as well. And I want to stream the 2018... Oh, I didn't mean to move. I was trying to turn the camera. I want to stream the 2018 God of War and then God of War Ragnarok as well. Because I love those games, and I really want to play God of War Lao Fei when that comes out. And I didn't ever finish the Valhalla DLC, and I want to play through it all again and then do the Valhalla DLC on, like, first time on stream, and then I'll play Lao Fei not on stream when that comes out, because I'm going to be able to get that on disc. That's the only reason I'm going to play it, because I'm fucking pissed off with PlayStation, the way they're acting. As long as the game's on disc, I'll still get it. The problem is, I don't think they're going to release it on Steam. They said they weren't doing that anymore. That, and I'm really hoping Final Fantasy VII's Part 3 comes out on disc, because I'll buy that too. I'm an idiot, and I bought the other two parts of that digitally, because I'm a moron. Should have bought them on disc. Especially now with that everything's going down. It just sucks. Don't buy digital games unless it's from Steam or GOG. I know they're pretty good. I don't actually have anything from them, but I trust them. It seems like they're better than most, to my knowledge. Don't fucking buy digital games on your PlayStation. Fuck that shit. Until they give you fucking same protections in law as having it on disc. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Don't waste your money. You're renting a game. You're fucking streaming a game. It's not worth it. Don't do it. I mean, you do what you want. I ain't doing, I'm just a guy on YouTube. You do what you want. But I don't like that shit. I don't trust that shit. And as long as I don't need my fucking PlayStation Plus, I really need to fucking cancel that. Because I'm not supporting that shit. So, but I really want to play God of War, and I really want to play Final Fantasy VII Part 3. Difficulties. So anyways, we'll be back again. I'll probably play this again as my next stream, but man, I want to play God of War. And I really need to finish Final Fantasy VII, and I need to play more Lego Star Wars. I haven't played that in a while. So, until next time, this has been King Enderman 26 rambling on for another however many minutes. And I'm signing off. Peace out.